Hi everyone, back today with another video. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm going to be going through some different types of mount runs, and I've switched my healer to a shadow priest. So we'll see how well I do with that because I've never done that before. So I suppose you'll get to see whether or not I succeed in real time. So I'm just opening my Great Vault piece here, but I'm getting ready to go do a delve, and I know I do a lot of those. I really do enjoy the delves. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this expansion. But I'm currently doing the delves to work towards the delve mount, the mount you get for finishing the achievements. And I was going to kind of make a compilation at the end of all of the different ways I got towards the achievement. But then I thought if I was working on the achievement as a viewer, I would want to know when certain parts of the achievement are up, because part of the achievement is doing the delves, each version of every delve. And they're pretty random. Like you don't know what you're going to get until you get there. So I thought I would just make a quick video each week, or each time I do it, and show you what part of the achievement progress I'm working towards. So if you haven't done that bit yourself and you're watching it, you know that part is available at the moment. And I thought maybe we could work towards the mount together. So, let me know if this is not something you want, if you don't want to watch probably 50 videos on this mount progression, if you'd just rather me to do one big one at the end. But I just thought this way we'd give more people a bit of an option to kind of do it with me as things are up and ready. So we are working towards the Glory of the Delver achievement, which rewards the mount I just showed you earlier. So today we'll be doing the Skittering Beach Renilash Beckons. I've probably mangled the bejeebers out of that. But you do see me kind of highlight the achievement in progress that we're working towards. Part of this is that it requires you to do other things within the delve at the same time, like find all of the treasure boxes and finish them without dying, but also to do the little weave, the little puzzle quests inside the delves. So each time you do one of these runs, there are multiple things you can do within them to work towards the achievement. It's if you have a look before you go, you know what you need to do. This is just me having a quick look at my Shadow Priest talents. It's literally a crash course. I spec'd into this right before the video, so I've never given it a go, and I have no idea what most of my buttons do. So I was just having a quick look at those to see if I could crash course myself here. You probably noticed before I left for the delve, I was checking my weekly quests to see if any of them kind of align with doing delves. Sometimes that happens. Like last week, we had the Titan disc, and I've got one more Titan disc to collect to finish that weekly quest off. And I do that in this video, and then I do get my little cash at the end. And because this is my first delve run of the week, I did also get that cipher, and I managed to get 4 of the bags, and I made quite a bit of gold at the end. So it's just a bit of a bonus because I was in here for basically my Great Vault piece, but also for this achievement run. I still have one more treasure box to find in this delve. I did find one of them. I had 2 at the start of this. I did find one of them right at the end, and I do show you me getting that. So I'm hopeful the next time I'm in here, because I have to run this delve one more time because I still have one version of it left for the achievement, that I do manage to find the other box. If you know where the boxes are, help me out. Just let me know in the comments. Sometimes I just need a little bit of assistance. I just run past things sometimes, and miss them. This version of the delve is different. Obviously, I haven't done this version before. That's why we're in here for the achievement. But I did learn that the little purple rings summon like this little, I don't know, cannon that shoots at you for a bit, which is terrible for a caster. Like I spent like chunks of time just running away from the thing, unable to cast things. So don't stand in the purple rings. And when you do take on the guy, because you have to fight him 3 times, and the first 2 times he summons a bunch of minions to mob you at the end. So make sure you're saving cooldowns, especially for that first one, some cooldowns to use when all the little minions come at you after he runs away. The second half of this, where you go pretty much from the second bit, that you have to kill a certain percentage of the little monsters, the route that I took actually worked out. So if you're looking to do this as quickly as possible, the route I take here does get enough mobs to check off what's required without having to do any more than is necessary. I maybe should have gone in a bit of a different direction, but only because I'm still missing one of those treasure chests that you need to find. And I haven't come across that yet, which means it's probably not somewhere in a route that I take normally. Yeah, so that's the only thing I've thought of with this about maybe changing it up for the next one. But in terms of finishing this as quickly as possible, if you've got all your treasure chests as an example, yeah, just follow this route because it gave me exactly the amount I needed to move on to the final stage. I found this a little bit easier to do in a DPS spec. So as a Shadow Priest, I don't know if it actually went any faster or if it just felt like it went faster. In the beginning, I was just kind of figuring out what the buttons did. But towards the end, I did start using Dominate Mind, which is the thing I use a lot with my Discipline Priest when I run these as my Discipline Priest. And it does help a huge amount. If you're a Shadow Priest or even a Discipline Priest, using Dominate Mind to pick up an elite minion. And it is annoying because you have to do it for every 30 seconds, but some of them deal big damage. And they can wipe out some of the mobs really quickly. And you do watch, I do pick up a minion, you do watch it. When it uses its special move, it does annihilate them, pretty much one-shots things, which makes this a lot faster, especially if you have no idea what you're doing in a new spec like I do, or you're just a class that does low damage, like a healer, or just even a low damage DPS, you got low gear or something like that. It just makes it a bit easier. So I did find one of the Tangled puzzles, which is awesome because I prefer those over the orb ones. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with the orb ones. I don't know what it wants from me. If you know what it wants, can you leave a comment and just help me out here? What does it want me to do? The orb ones? I understand these weave ones, the ones that all link together and you untangle them, but the orb one just makes no sense to me. So if it makes sense to you, please enlighten the rest of us. As always, when I do anything, I try to do multiple things at once. So I do make a fair bit of gold while I'm in here with those delve coins. And the way to maximize the delve coins that you're getting inside these runs is to make sure you kill the purple guys that have the boss buff. Just even if you have to go out of your way to get them, because for every group you kill, you get more coins. So you're in here anyway, you're getting a piece of gear, you're getting the achievement, and you're working towards it. Make sure you're making as much gold as possible in these runs as well. It's just a nice little side bonus. If you're doing enough of them a week, it's possible, I guess, to be affording your subscription this way. I get my subscription with a combination of this, the Weaver Cloth Farming and the World Quests, those cash boxes. I keep recording myself opening them because one day I will get the elusive 30,000 just so I can tell the world it's real and it's not just something Blizz convinced us to do World Quests for. So this is the final boss fight. You see during this, I managed to stand in the purple ring a bunch of times and then get targeted by that cannon. I maybe could have done a little bit better with my focus there, but my twin 3-year-olds came in right in the middle of the boss fight because, that's just how small children work, right at the perfect moment they arrive and need some help. So yeah, I was a bit distracted while doing this there. So sorry about that for anybody who had to endure probably an extra 15 seconds because I was running away from the cannons. As always, if you're finding this video helpful, please like and subscribe. It's free for you and it's super helpful for me. It lets the algorithm know that you liked the video and it shows it to other people who might like the video, and it lets me know what kinds of videos you want to see. So if you ended up doing this run after watching this video and made progress towards the achievement, let me know because I'd like to know how many of us are working towards this together. So I got that little cipher quest out of my little treasure box, and I'm going to go hand that in now, and then I'll buy the bags with the delve coins, and I'll go list them on the auction house, and we'll have a quick chat about how much gold I made while I was there. I know you're in here for the achievement, but if you can make gold at the same time, why not? So for this one delve, and keep in mind the amount I make here is usually just for the first delve each week. The other delves do make gold, but not on this insane level. Just for this one delve, I made 12,172 gold. I worked towards the achievement. I'm working towards mount. I've got a piece of gear in my great vault, and it was just really worthwhile doing. And I should say it is for the first delve you do on each character each week. I also managed to finish my Titan Disc quest, which brings our total for this run to 13,831 gold. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, remember, girls don't play WoW.